Welcome back to the fourth quarter of the Bobby Dupre Show, along with my sidekick, Andrew.
Good morning.
And we want to get a couple of our sponsors. We have
sure can.
3 left or 2
yeah,
left?
2 left. Let's
Two
go with
left.
Quarters Casino. Go down to Quarters Casino. They got all the great Chevron fuel, diesel and regular gasoline, great well-lit overhangs, canopies where you don't get wet, good concrete so your feet stay clean. Go inside the convenience store, huge convenience store with all the drinks and snacks and crispy crunchy fried chicken and Subway sandwiches you might want. And they've also got El Pico de Gallo next door, the Mexican cantina there. You get authentic Mexican cuisine as well.
And it is good.
Right there at I-49 North, exit 23. And also gaming. Don't forget, you can go try your luck in the casino side. And one more sponsor, Targill. Go by Targill if you like seasoning, if you like butcher supplies, if you do cutlery or kitchen type work, if you're a baker, if you like to bake pies and cakes, they've got all that good gear as well. They got everything from the filling and that type of stuff to use. They've got all the kitchen equipment, you know, the high grade restaurant quality chopping blocks and knives, knife sharpeners, all the gear, sausage stuffers. Go by there, big rice cookers. They do all that there at Targill and do your own mix for you.
Saw Ted in the last few days, and he asked that we tell everybody thanks for all of their business this year, and that's from the A.C. Bellard family.
Excellent.
And family
we showed
of
Mr.
companies,
A.C.
we
last
might
week
add.
on television.
That's correct.
More photos. Let's kick back over here. This is back to the Perry Gallo extravaganza Christmas party, and there's our good friend, Mr. Jimmy.
Jimmy and the other young man I know, and I can't think of the name. Is it Jimmy's brother? Maybe
I don't know.
He's waited
Jimmy
on
Olivier.
Parties for us before. Maybe it worked at Toby's. And 2 of the young ladies helping out that night. And
that's Chief with a frottoir on.
Yes,
He's rubbing the scrub board.
You bet, boy. And look, he was doing good.
Well,
that wasn't his first time.
Well, you got to. If you're a politician, you got to learn how to do all that.
That's correct. Get up there, and there's the man who's been around. I don't know. He plays all kinds of music. He played that
Little Kenny,
and
played accordion, the Heartbreakers, and
yeah,
the guitars, and plays everything.
Plays
keyboards,
all of keyboards.
Some of the folks there. So Charlie Jagneau, our clerk of court, and here we've got a couple.
Donna and Blake. And Donna asked me to do a favor for her, and I took care of that, Donna, on Wednesday morning. Hopefully you'll get that notice that you asked me about.
And there is Smitty Acree and Bobby Dupre.
That's correct. Look, I had my cold weather.
You see, your hat on.
Must have been kind of cool that day because look, we all had big jackets on that night.
See that? Look, you got Jude Orman cooking, man.
And they never mentioned him. They mentioned everybody but Jude, and Jude had been working over there since 2:30 in the afternoon.
We still love you, Jude. Even if they forget about you.
They had a delicious supper. He and, of course, our chef friend, Mr. Ray Bello, was the man in charge, and there's Jamie.
And Pat. Joe Fred and Lester.
Joe Fred and Lester. Lester claimed the horse recently. He won at the fairgrounds, and he ran a photo finish for first and came out second.
I didn't know they knew each other, Joe Fred and Lester.
Oh, Lordy. Since Joe moved over there.
Yeah.
And then Joe and my friend who's helped me with loaning me that trailer, Mr. Dale Vidrine. And Dale, thanks a lot. You and Kathy have been real sweet to me. And Kathy sent us the nicest note thanking us for what we do for the children.
Excellent. Don't forget about the Cerebral Palsy Clinic.
A Christmas card with a message in it.
And there's Ray Bello
there
in the
Ray
middle,
in the center.
with Jamie on the left and Jude. And then here you are with a couple.
At Mr. and Mrs. Irvin Theory. She's Ms. Lula. And that was at McDonald's. That was Thursday morning. We were cleaning up. Remember I told you we cleaned up at the house? We brought my dump trailer. And I've been in that house for 30 years, and the first big cleaning I had done. And they were sitting next to us, and of course, they loved the Bobby Dupre Show.
And there's the guys going on
and
294.
And different plaisance. There's the 294 that I mentioned to you, and it's still 294 as of yesterday.
That's one of your bikes.
That's one of my bikes.
Raymond Simier on your bike?
Yeah, Raymond Simier was trying to con me out of it. He's trying to buy it. I said, it's not for sale. Oh, he said, you're going to change your mind. I bought 2 others from you.
He'll weaken you, get you to a weak moment.
And this is Saturday morning at Fred's, and a friend friends that we know, of course, all the way on the right is Miss Dean Darbone and Charles Cummins and Miss Francis and my friends from the Mamu area. And there's Robert on the left and another picture
crew
of them. And then I've got the
There's
band. The band, Miss Yvette Landry and Mr. Randy Vidrine. And Randy works with trucking company. And I'll drop the same trucking company that Raymond is hot-shotting through, as well as Ramp Spira.
Excellent.
And this is Yvette and Randy kind of cutting up for the picture.
And there's
there's Chris Segura, Jimmy Bro, and Donald Lejeune, and they are known as the Lafayette Rhythm Devils from Breaux Bridge, Louisiana.
So the lady plays the bass, a 5-string bass.
Oh, let me tell you,
Go ahead,
nice-looking lady, and knows her singing and all of that good stuff.
Everybody dancing, everybody cutting up.
And I'm dancing with Lady Francis. Is what? Remember that's what we used to call her when she had her little play school, Lady Francis.
Well, there you go.
And Warren Swallow, who has taken care of our commercial air conditioning needs for a number of years, hails out of Port Barre and lives in the Lafayette area, and that's where his place of business is. And
look at this fella. He's got a GoPro camera on his head.
That's correct. And I had to take a picture of him.
I like that.
And he is Kenneth Proctor and his wife, and that was last Saturday morning. And you know, as much as Charles Cummins has been around, these 50-something years old he is, he had never been to Fred's.
Cool.
And boy, he enjoyed it, and I took him to the Mamu Hilton. By the way, I had the Mamu Hilton cleaned up, and we're going to have a lunch dinner real soon.
There's Yvette again. You know, I hear she plays in 5 different bands in the area. That's how talented she is.
Come on.
Oh, yeah, that's what Steve told me.
Oh, I see.
Look,
Tonsue. Now we got to the picture of the pictures there. She's still cutting up, and she's got her hot damn
in her holster.
In her holster, you bet. Fred's Lounge, and here's some more friends of ours, and the two ladies. The lady in the left, and I can't find the names right now, but that's Ginger's first cousin, Ginger Daigle, and she's a Daigle, and her friends. And
y'all rode the bikes to go out there?
Rode the bikes to go, and
the trike was going.
The trike was running. I was getting ready to store it back in the garage. And Saturday afternoon, attended 4 o'clock Mass, thinking they were going to be blessing the new
church in Washington.
No, not the church, the new statue that is being donated by Queen of Angels. And I gave a sizable donation for that, and I wanted, you know, because I won't be there for the blessing and the whatever you do for a new church building. Saturday, I'm going to be at in New Orleans. I'm going to be in New Orleans at the game. But look how beautiful it is.
Got it done,
this was after Mass Saturday, right getting that dark.
And
this is Roger. Is that what the name? Roger? Anyhow. Oh, here it is, right here. Roger Heitzman. He's Secretary Treasurer of the Louisiana Thoroughbred Breeders Association. And the young lady on the left is Miss
Clavier
Stemmons, Charlotte, who does everything we need. Should have thought of her first. And we stopped and delivered some feed on the way to the meet. Not some feed, some poultice. Stemmons poultice. It's Don's own brand.
Go ahead.
And this young man is Richard Erickson, a real nice young fella, and knows where Opelousas is located. Has been here. And look at this sign here, Jackie's Western Boy. He got the horse tied up to the outdoor toilet. You know where he is. And these are 3 young ladies helping. They work for HBPA, the Horsemen's Benevolent Association.
And you had your meeting?
And we had our annual meeting at Delta Downs.
And there's the sign for Delta?
And Delta Downs right there.
There you go. And let's see.
And we had a buffet. A
few more photos. How about if I show this photo right here real quick, just to congratulate Miss Lydia Amon, who just got her master's degree in education from Louisiana College. She teaches at Westminster over here in Opelousas, and she's married to Major Scott Amon, and she's got her kids too. Carrie, can I get them all? Carrie Emily, and Alyssa. Congratulations. And of course, she happens to be the daughter of Ken Thibodeau and his lovely wife, Barbara. And a couple of more photos before we wrap it up. I've got some pictures from the Children's Parade right here. Miss Maureen Little and the Cub Scouts were coming along. The Grand Marshals, Mr. and Mrs. Darrell Wagley, Miss Sarah and Darrell Wagley were the Grand Marshals this year. I want to congratulate them all the years they've given.
That looks like Joe Simeon, but I don't guess it is.
It's not. I thought it was when I was getting up close, but it's not. And then we got Miss Melanie Lee LaBeouf, who's now going to be the head of the Chamber of Commerce in the coming year.
Starting in January.
And of course, she's involved in all these projects in downtown.
Very, very deserving, and I know she'll give us good leadership. And I want to congratulate Trey Thibodeau, who will be the outgoing. He'll be still on the board, but does a fantastic job, not only for the Chamber, but for his employer, Evangeline Downs.
And look, Chiefs Motorcycle Brigade there. They got all the lights on. I got this picture. Northwest High School's Raiders were playing. I got Mr. Reggie Tatum, one of the aldermen, was running around there as well. Then I went over to the Lighthouse Mission fundraiser that they had this past week, and I saw Jamie, Christina, and Nathan, who happened to be with Hope for Opelousas, and they were helping the Lighthouse folks. Just want to show nice, big crowd of folks, all that were there. David Prohaska on the left. We talked the other day about Byron Briggs, not seen him for a while. Byron was there, the whole crew. Mr. and Mrs. Earl Taylor.
They had free food? Is that why Byron was there?
No, it wasn't free. Byron had to pay. But
Byron, I'm picking at
David
you.
Prohaska might have bought the tickets. That might be the thing. Good morning, David. And we got the whole big crew here, whole bunch of
Lena Charles.
Miss Lena. We got Miss Susie Peck that was there from the DA's office. I see Judge, I'm going to draw a blank. Ellis Dago was there with his whole crew as well. And how about this photo? Mr. Marion Harmon over there, about 92 or 93 right now himself. Good morning, Mr. Marion.
And Mr. Fontenot.
And Father Jason was there for the invocation. Mike with Lighthouse Mission. Scott Brasdo with the Stuller Group and KATC was there as the MC. And of course, last but not least, Johnny Carey, the man that runs the Lighthouse Mission. That's our men's homeless shelter here in town. If you get a chance to help them out, look up Lighthouse Mission on the internet. You can send a donation to help them help homeless men, especially this time of the year when it's cold and Christmas time. And
we want to wish everybody a happy and a merry and a holy holiday season, and Christmas will be Tuesday. And so this is our last opportunity to wish all of you a very holy and a fun and a safe holiday season, because a lot of accidents take place. We want to remind everybody that it's going to be some cold weather coming through. Be careful with these old type heating systems and all these old heaters and everything like that. Don't bring a generator in your house if the electricity goes out, please. We hear of all these types of things. And well, we just want to thank everybody for all the encouragement you give both Andrew and I, and all of the business that you provide our sponsors. You tell them that you've heard them on the Bobby Dupre Show. All of those kind of things make our day, as I like to relay it. And it's been fun. We've had a lot of good things to talk about. Acadiana is still popping and doing well. And for that, we say thanks to everybody.
And it's Merry Christmas this week. That's all going to happen before the next show. So
OPAC and Sunrise has money to lend, and Century 21 has a lot of good properties for sale. And this weekend, please attend the church of your choice. And this little closing prayer. Dear God, let me rejoice always in you. Help me to be a messenger of happiness to my brothers and sisters. That's you and you, and you, Andrew.
Thank you.